45 was the Worthington's Champion Shield Stakes, also known as the St Simon Stakes, over a mile-and-a-half Group 3 contest. Haggas went off the 5-2 favourite.
Navy, the first of them, and they're off and racing. So a mile-and-a-half is the trip, and no confirmed front runner in the field. Vulcanite it is early on, who's jumped out well, isn't keen to press home the advantage at the moment. Theology and French Navy a little wider out in company as well with Mahedian Lady as they make their way through the first furlong. Haggas races in about fifth. Barbican is towards the rear of the field, and Beaten Up, who was pretty keen on the way down, is the one that seems most inconvenienced by this steady pace early on. He's throwing the head around from side to side. So Vulcanite is remaining closer to the rails and disputes the running with French Navy, with between the pair Theology. In about fourth place is Mahedian Lady in the red jacket, just ahead of Haggas in blue and white. Then Barbican, and still keen at the rear of the field, is Beaten Up, who's last of all as they prepare to leave the back straight. French Navy on the outside of Vulcanite. Behind these on the rails is Theology, just ahead of Mahedian Lady. Haggas in fifth place at this stage. Just was briefly niggled along for a stride or two, racing a bit lethargically. I think a few of these have virtually gone to sleep, such is the steady nature of the pace. Now Haggas going to force Barbican to cover ground, and still at the rear of the field, Beaten Up is under restraint. So down the side of the racecourse, Vulcanite with Barbican not content with this pace, now carting his way up more prominently. French Navy's big noseband, Haggas on the outside of Theology. And then behind these, Mahedian Lady, and last of all is Beaten Up. So Vulcanite at a better pace now, leading by a length or so from in second place Barbican. Theology races on the inside of French Navy. Haggas towards the outside, doesn't travel with great fluency to this point, on the outer of Mahedian Lady, and still last of all is Beaten Up. So now they're beginning the race in earnest, and out in front passing the four, it's Vulcanite who leads from Barbican and French Navy. Now Haggas beginning to warm to the task, is improving down the stand side in white and blue, being shadowed by Beaten Up. Theology is being ridden along, 2.5 furlongs to travel. Vulcanite, Barbican, and now Haggas really beginning to travel with purpose, not like French Navy, but still waiting in the wings. The unbeaten Beaten Up is still coming with a challenge. They've got 1.5 furlongs to go. Haggas with now Beaten Up looming alongside as a real threat. Then Barbican. It's Beaten Up now, Haggas, as they head down towards the final furlong, and Beaten Up has lengthened and got 1.5 lengths clear from Haggas and Barbican, and Beaten Up is going to remain unbeaten and take this step up in class very well indeed. Makes it 3 out of 3. Wins the St Simon Stakes comfortably. The Champion Shield Stakes goes to Beaten Up comfortably from Haggas. In third place was Barbican, and they were away from the others.
Beaten Up, the winner at 7-2 by 4.5 lengths from Haggas, the 5-2 favourite.